Welcome back, Crimson Nation, to another episode of your Harvard Top Plays of the Week. I'm your host, Connor Cohen, and we've got a great episode. Get an opportunity to talk to Iveta Toya-Taite on the women's tennis team. But before we get there, number 7, men's lacrosse. Late in the fourth quarter, with Cornell having possession, looking for a game-tying goal, defensive midfielder Chase Yeager jarred the ball out of a big red attacker before sprinting downfield, firing a shot back of the net to seal the win for the Crimson. Coming in at number 6, men's volleyball. In Harvard's second match against NJIT, Will Polster came off the bench in the 5th set to deliver an ace to put the Crimson on the verge of their second victory in 2 days. The Crimson would later go on to win the 5th set 15-13. Coming in at number 5, women's track and field. Anastasia Reza cleared 4.20 meters this past weekend, but had to do it indoors due to high winds outside. She now holds the new indoor school record for pole vault. Coming in at number 4, men's heavyweight rowing. In the first race of the 56th annual Stein Cup against Brown this past Saturday, the men's varsity 8 boat was neck and neck with Brown all race long. It wasn't until the final 1,500 meters where Harvard pulled a gutsy move to give a 3/4 length lead over the Brown Bears. As both teams approached the final sprint, Harvard ended up crossing the finish line first with a time of 5 minutes, 59 seconds, and 3 milliseconds. Coming in at number 3, women's tennis. In a tight 6-6 doubles match against Yale, Harvard's Rachel Arbitman and Iveta Toya-Taite found themselves leading in the final set 6-4. Iveta goes up to the line, fires the perfect serve, achieving the ace and securing the point for the Crimson. This win secured a doubles point for Harvard, giving them a much-needed boost to beat Yale 4-1. Iveta's right here, so I'm going to go talk to her about the play. Now I'm here with Iveta from the women's tennis team. Iveta, you and your doubles partner had a really big win against Yale. Talk to me about that match. Talk to me about that team win.
It was definitely very intense and exciting. Rachel and I tried our best to get the W and start up with a doubles point win and get the team on the right momentum.
That's awesome. So carrying that momentum, I know you have 2 more weekends of matches. How do you take that? What's the mindset for the rest of the season?
We definitely take one match at a time. We still have 2 upcoming weekends, so we're looking forward to play against Cornell, Columbia, UPenn, and Princeton. And we are definitely looking at the Ivy League championship title and trying to perform our best and just taking one step at a time.
Well, thank you so much. Best of luck for the rest of the season.
Of course, thank you so much.
Coming in at number 2, baseball. Heading into the top of the 9th, down 3-2 against Dartmouth, senior Hunter Baldwin stepped up to the plate with the bases loaded right before dropping a home run, aka a grand slam, to give the Crimson a 6-3 lead in the top of the 9th. Harvard would go on to have a weekend sweep against Dartmouth. And finally, number 1, women's lacrosse. With less than a minute to play in the 3rd quarter against Stonehill, Riley Campbell made a great move to lose her defender within the 8-meter mark before firing the ball over to Maddie Barkate, who had a behind-the-back shot, incredible goal to put the Crimson up 10-4. Harvard would go on to win 13-6, with Barkate notching 1 goal and 8 draw controls in the contest. That wraps up this week's episode of your Harvard Top Plays of the Week. I'm Connor Cohen, but before you go, I want to give a quick shout out to Iveta and the women's tennis team for securing a big dub against Yale this past weekend. As always, you know where to find us on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and you know the drill. Go Crimson.